So, Cyberpunk 2077 2.2 recently dropped 2 months ago, and let's not pretend that y'all don't already know what they added. However, it's been quite a while, isn't it? And things change. Well, I change. I prefer Skyrim now. But there's one thing that did not change. The fact that this game is a dress-up game. Still is. 6 months have been gone, and still no 6 mod. Let alone third-person mod. Instead, all I see on the top download page are still filled with clothing mods that you cannot even see outside of a goddamn photo mode. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't act like the whole community revolves around me, right? Okay, so how about you guys come with me and see what I missed then, since, well, I don't think all of you watching this video are smart or skilled enough to pick up every good mod out there by yourself anyways. Starting with the one that always popped up in my head when I violently rubbed one off to my Japanese waifu in Skyrim. EKT Asian Character Creator. Good God, as an Asian myself, I feel empowered and represented. This is how woke people feel when they see that ugly bitch in Dragon Age the Veilguard. This mod completely revamped all the CC sliders, or at least the ones that will decide whether or not you're skilled enough to create one good looking waifu without having to comment down in every single one of my videos asking for a fucking preset. Taking a good look at the mod itself, I really love how they still keep the Cyberpunk character aesthetic and did not completely change them into a K-pop looking V. I mean, if anyone actually managed to create one, please DM me. However, you have to note that it's still a hit or miss depending on, well, your creativity. You can either make them look like a completely authentic Asian, or perhaps a mixed looking Asian that makes you wonder whether or not she likes eating rice. I can say that without getting cancelled, right? Or even a literal fucking alien with a lip filler addiction. With this second CC mod by EKT, you can certainly come up with many combinations if you're willing to spend a couple of hours on it, testing out multiple sliders and different makeups, or shit like that. Here are a few pictures of the presets I created using this exact mod, combined with my godlike virtual photography skill, of course, but more of it on my Patreon. So, even if you're not into Asian at all, I still would recommend trying it out, and maybe you could come up with an accidentally hot waifu that doesn't even look Asian. Believe me, you'll never know. Now, time for some mods for one of my most favorite places in Night City. The mansion/penthouse. Because all I do in this game is taking shit tons of pictures at the exact same fucking location. And for this place I called home, I have not one, but two to talk about. The first one is Pent Flow, part of Ray's redesign repository. This project as a whole features a redesign of almost all apartments in the game, except for the overrated one because it's half-assed, and the cheap one because who gives a shit. This new design makes your existing safe house more homey than it's ever been, with a drop of extra modernity while still keeping the original look of the apartment itself. However, I'm only going to be talking about the penthouse this time because I cannot go any further than 100 meters from this place, or else I'll lose my entire motivation to finish this video. Both the interior and exterior have been redesigned, the overall look has been adjusted here and there, like this big ass sofa that makes this place more exquisite. And also blocks the fucking walkway. A comically large table for a mentally unstable mercenary just doesn't make any damn sense. Well, it is now replaced with a bar full of alcohol instead. Definitely adds immersion, but not a single reason to drink any of them in this game. Along with a bathtub, an outdoor gym, and another tub. Straight into the second mod, V's Mansion Entry. Literally one of the most luxurious penthouses in the city, is welcomed by two things that disgusted me the most: smelly dumpster and Futanari. This mod overhauls the entrance of the penthouse with some cleanups and replacement of the shit that makes this place look cheap. Plus, a long-awaited parking spot so you don't have to take at least one pedestrian life every time you try to park a car. On to the next one, which is the one that I assumed most of you should already have. Because if you don't, then I'm gonna grab you by your balls, twist it, and ask why. LUT Switcher. I'm telling you, trying out LUT used to make my lazy ass feels like shit. Imagine installing a new LUT to see how it looks just to have it uninstalled 30 seconds later because it almost gives you epilepsy. Well, with LUT Switcher, it is as easy as scratching your balls. If you happen to have one, you can now switch between LUTs in a matter of seconds. Better yet, you can even customize your LUT preferences to your liking, along with the ability to set a secondary LUT in case you are an annoying little shit who likes to overcomplicate things. There's not much detail to get into for this mod. You just keep switching until you find the one you like and then be happy. Talk about detail though, have you heard of Realistic Map? Shit, it has 100,000 downloads, so I suppose you do. Honestly, something I never thought I needed. I mean, well, after a rookie number of 700 hours of playtime, I could admit that my dumbass sometimes forgot where some of the iconic places are. Like, where's that big ass Ferris wheel? Around here, I guess. Where's David Martinez's apartment? Probably around here. How about the den of that one gang filled with patriotic Americans? Also around here as well. Yeah, fuck that. Instead of blindly fast traveling to the wrong location and hurting my own ego, I'ma just proceed to stay here in this penthouse until the next Cyberpunk comes out. With this mod, it gives me a chance to take a walk down my memory lane. Instead of a pitch dark, cheap, hollow map that lowers my IQ every time I look at it, now it's a detailed, high-resolution map that immediately reminds me of the places that I forgot even existed. This is quality of life, and thank God, now I can finally take my beloved waifu to the gang den and replicate her getting banged. Now, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. What? Why do you have second thoughts, bro? It's free. Also, consider supporting me on Patreon if you have some coin to spare. Huge thanks to all of my down bad fellows there. I've been gone for 6 fucking months and you guys are still around to show support and love. So I truly appreciate that. It is good to be back, but now it is time for me to walk around this penthouse looking for a spot where I'll spend my next 2 hours taking pictures. And you, get out of here.